What's up, guys? AI is being used pretty much everywhere and for anything that you can possibly think of. And I have found a new strategy to settle some differences in the Star Wars fandom by using AI to rank different topics within the Star Wars universe. If you missed my last video, we ranked the Star Wars movies from worst to best. There's a lot of controversy behind these rankings, but it was all ChatGPT. Don't blame me, I'm just the messenger here. So instead of creating awesome pictures like this one, I went to ChatGPT and asked it to rank the top 5 greatest Jedi of all time. And as always, we have to be nice to the AI so that it doesn't come back to haunt us when it takes over the world. And we'll get right into the top 5 Jedi according to ChatGPT. At number 5, we've got the badass himself, Mace Windu. I think this is a pretty good ranking. Mace Windu is definitely not one of my favorite Jedi, but I do think he is a perfect example of what the Jedi Order was during that time period. He's definitely one of the most powerful Jedi of that time, pretty much second to Yoda, so I think number 5 is a good spot. At number 4, we have Anakin Skywalker. I know a lot of you guys are going to be sad about this, but I think it's a pretty fair ranking considering the wrongdoings that he does later on in his life. He is the chosen one, and he is obviously one of the most powerful Jedi of all time. So I think he really deserves to be on this list, but I do think that he definitely has a lot of traits that aren't very Jedi of him, so number 4 is pretty deserving. At number 3, we've got the Chosen One's son, Luke Skywalker. And while Luke is definitely my favorite character of all time, and I do think he ends up being sort of one of the greatest Jedi ever, he wasn't trained from birth to be a Jedi like most Jedi are in the prequel era, so I do think that's probably ChatGPT's reasoning for him being a little bit lower than number 1. Hello there. At number 2, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I think this is a pretty fair ranking. Obi-Wan definitely has the most Jedi attributes in terms of all the prequel Jedi. He's so true to the Order while also being pretty fair at the same time and seeing that not every single thing that the Jedi Order says to be 100% true. Obviously, he had a history with Satine, and he sees that Anakin and Padme have a relationship, and he doesn't do anything about it, so I think this number 2 is a perfect spot for Obi-Wan, and I think you all know who is coming next at number 1. And at number 1, ChatGPT says Yoda is the greatest Jedi of all time. And honestly, I have to agree. There's no complaints here. Yoda is absolutely the truest Jedi that we've ever seen on screen. He's so important to the history of the Jedi overall. He's the Grand Master for hundreds of years and has trained thousands and thousands of Jedi. And I really do think that Yoda deserves to be number 1, even though I would probably put Luke at number 1. I can't really argue with Yoda. He's definitely the GOAT. So that is it for ChatGPT's ranking of the top 5 Jedi of all time. Did you think it was going to be one of these little guys? Well, here is the ranking in full recap, and I would like to know if you agree with this or if there's some Jedi that ChatGPT completely missed. I mean, Rey could have been on this list. I mean, I know everybody loves Rey. I really think Luke would be number 1 in terms of my ranking, but overall I have no complaints. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and may the Force be with you.